And it's the story of prisoners of war and American and British, mostly British, that are sent to build a bridge in the middle of the jungle in Burma for a train line that is to connect Bangkok and Rangoon. And of course, these are prisoners, so they're badly mistreated, they're beaten, they're poorly fed. Eventually, one American escapes, and he leads a commando troop back to the side of the bridge to blow up the bridge. And they do it all. The commandos in the movie, they do it all. They parachute in, they swim up the river, they lay demolition on the bridge. It's like a dream operation. And one part of the plot, though, is that the senior British officer at the camp, the senior prisoner at the camp, his name in the movie is Lieutenant Colonel Nicholson. He takes a true leadership role in building the bridge. Now, think about that. He's being tasked by the Japanese to build this bridge. And instead of sabotaging the job, because it's going to help the Japanese, he actually gets his men fired up and helps organize and has his engineers redesign it, and they relocate it to a better piece of terrain, and he pushes his men to do a good job building it, and he actually takes pride in this bridge. And again, this is a bridge that's going to aid in Japanese domination. So when the commandos show up to blow it up, the colonel, he almost foils the attack. But in the end, the bridge gets destroyed. It's an awesome movie. And it was, like I said, it was very influential to me as a kid. And people should definitely watch it. And then you should know this. It's all a lie.
Wait, what's all a lie?
There really was a bridge on the River Kwai. And it really was built by prisoners of war. But that's about where these similarities end. What the prisoners suffered at the hands of the Imperial Japanese Guards is beyond anything that they showed in the movie. And really, beyond anything that even remotely civilized person could imagine. I was overseas recently in Europe, and I was in Britain, and a friend of mine gave me a book called The Forgotten Highlander. And he told me, it's by one of the soldiers that built the bridge on the River Kwai. Read it. And I thought to myself, okay, great. It's like the movie. And he said, it's not like the movie. It's not like the movie at all. And it isn't. This is a book that shows the ultimate in human suffering. And through that, the ultimate in human will. The author, Alistair Urquhart, was fresh to the British military. He was sent to Singapore, and when Singapore was overrun by the Japanese Imperial Army, he ended up in the jungle, a prisoner and a slave.